What's up YouTube, it's Onion Bomb here and welcome back to another Mandalorian reaction video. Today we're moving on to what I believe is the second to last episode this season. That is if they go on the same pattern as the last one. We're on chapter 15 and last time it left off on a pretty good kind of like cliffhanger. Baby Yoda did get kidnapped by the Dark Troopers and Moff Gideon and Boba Fett and that other girl who I can't remember her name right now. But they're all teaming up and they're getting him back because there was a deal. They said to ensure the child's safety for the armor. Boba Fett's got his armor back. He needs to ensure the child's safety, so they will get it back. And I'm pretty excited because this is a cool storyline they're building up. I can't wait to see more action with Boba Fett. I wasn't even expecting that. We lost the Razor Crest also. That's like blown to bits. The only surviving thing from it was the Beskar staff and the ball on the control thing that Baby Yoda likes so much. So rip to that. That was a really cool ship. I've seen some people kind of, you know, play with the idea of Mando getting the Slave One, which is Boba Fett's ship, and that would be cool, but I don't know how that happens without Boba Fett dying. And not only do I not want that to happen, I don't think it will happen. I know there's speculated Boba Fett media, like a Boba Fett show at some point, and that could be before all this, but I feel like they'll keep him alive just in case they want to make any kind of future content with him. And I don't know. I don't know if Boba Fett dies here, but that would not be good. We will have to see what happens, but Bill Burr's character is now needed again to get to find Moff Gideon, so that looks like that's the next mission. And yeah, without further ado, guys, let's get into it. One more thing before we get into it, actually, I just want to let you guys know that because I've had such trouble uploading this and it takes so long, I got kind of behind, so I'm probably going to redirect. You probably saw redirected last time, and this episode's probably redirected, so it's probably like a Google Drive file or something along those lines. I don't know if I'm going to finish out the season redirected. If we only have one more, I might just call it that. But yeah, if you don't like that, I apologize. I don't quite like that either, but it's just what has to happen. So yeah, it just wasn't too copyright friendly. But yeah. With that all being said, now let's get into it. See the next episode of Man. Alright, that was chapter 15 of The Mandalorian. That was another really good one. I think it actually felt longer than it was. I don't mean like it dragged on like it's a bad thing. I mean, it just seems like a lot happened, like between the fuel run and battling those pirates and then getting out of the station. But yeah, it was a pretty good episode. Good to see Mayfeld again. Bill Burr's a pretty good actor, and like he's pretty funny. And we got to learn about a little bit of his past. Like he served with the Empire, and that guy was his officer. And man, did it say 50,000 people? It was like 10 or 50. A lot of people in summary died at being like all to like get a victory for the Empire, and like how he was calling them heroes and didn't really care. And I think what almost set him off too was like he was worried about him recognizing him. I think adding on to that, I think what set him off too was like the fact that he didn't recognize him, even though it was good for time being. I think, you know, him like not recognizing one of his men like kind of shows that he doesn't really value them too highly, and you know he said they're all like good sacrifices for the Empire, and that he doesn't really care about his people and they're just pawns to him, and yeah, I think that didn't really didn't really sit with him. And of course, I didn't know if he had a blaster or not, but I figured he was either gonna punch him or shoot him or something, and he had a blaster and he shot him, and then Mando and him shot their way out of that with Cara Dune, and why can't I remember her freaking name? Fennec, I think. Fennec. Cara Fennec, you know, the sniping, and Boba coming in, the slave one, and man, and then Mayfield really hit that shot with the Rhydonium, and that blew it all up. I didn't even like think that was gonna happen, and yeah, he's set free now because he died there. Which that was cool for them to do, though. In all like honesty, he might have like I know what we saw, kind of made it us feel for him, but like overall, like I don't know if he completely redeemed himself from like what he used to be, but because Cara didn't really hear his story, I don't think, but it all worked out in the end. Mando also took his helmet off again, and he kept it off for a pretty long time, too. I'm pretty sure that was the first time Mayfeld saw his face, too. Which kind of adds on to the whole, brown eyes. They said they call him brown eyes because he didn't see his face, so he only probably like had to see his eyes and come up with that right then and there. That was pretty impressive. Also, some impressive fighting by Mando on the transport with the against the pirates. And it was weird to like cheer on the Empire coming in and like take out the pirates, and like they were the good guys for a solid 5 minutes. Remember, oh wait, the reason they're there, they kidnap Baby Yoda, so gotta get him back. And also, I love how Mando parodied his Moff Gideon's message that he's got sent him by like repeating it to him before he goes and gets Baby Yoda. I have a good feeling about him getting Baby Yoda back this last episode. Well, I believe it's the last episode. I'm pretty sure he's getting it back. I don't know about any other casualties. I hope we don't lose anyone. I don't know who else is gonna get on this. Like, I think it makes so much sense for Bo-Katan to come in here, because they introduced her in that one episode, and she is after Moff Gideon and the Darksaber as well. Like, she really wants the Darksaber, so Moff Gideon has it. If this truly is the end of Moff Gideon, I feel like it's good to have Bo in here. And man, the Mandalorian, Boba Fett, and Bo-Katan, imagine that. Like, how are we here? Like, this is crazy that that's even a possibility to be a squad, and here we are, man. This season really went all out. Like, oh man, like, the first Mandalorian is very good, but like this tying in like the Clone Wars and Rebels and just other stuff from the Star Wars universe, it's just so awesome to see. I love when Star Wars stuff does this. And who knows what kind of, if we're gonna get like a Jedi or not. Like, oh, like Baby Yoda had to be talking to somebody. Imagine that. Are we gonna get to see a Jedi? Like, I hope at least we get like a tease of another Jedi. Like, we already saw Ahsoka, of course, but like, I feel like there's someone else out there, whether it's Ezra or Luke or the dude from Fallen Order, which I actually never ended up playing, but I've seen some stuff about it. But a new character, I don't know, but I'm excited. Also, without a doubt, there is no way we don't see Mando versus Moff Gideon Beskar staff versus Darksaber. That has to happen. I knew it the minute he got the staff. Like that's a given. Like that's a given. That's so gonna happen, and I'm excited for that. Very wrapping up here to be a very epic conclusion. I mean, it looks like it's the last episode. Like, that was a good tease at the end. I think they're coming. That's all they have to do. They track down Moff Gideon, and now they gotta get Baby Yoda back. And I can't wait for it. But for now, guys, that's gonna do it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like or dislike, subscribe or don't subscribe. No, it's always up to you. I will see you guys in the next video. You watch from me. Good boy.
On a tangle, I can feel them try to grab me by the ankles. I can hear them all start to say my name, oh. But it's not about the money or the fame, no. No, it's all about me just doing my thing, yo. Cause I'm loving what I do and I won't change, no. I feel blessed, I could do this every day, yo.